What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be another informative video, I guess you could say. So I've actually got this question asked. I made a question poll. The reason I'm doing this video is because I made a question poll yesterday on Instagram, and I actually got asked this question like 4 times. So I was like, maybe I can make a video out of it. Maybe some people wonder the answer to this question, and now people can search it up or see it like on their recommended and just click on it if they need the help or if they want to know more about the subject. So mods you need or mods you should do before tuning your 350Z or your car in general. So when I was in the market for this car, I mean, I already had the idea because of my previous car, but when I first had a car, I was like, I wonder what mods I should do before tuning the actual car. And I never really like found videos like that were too informative, so maybe this video will help. But we're gonna start this video with the little cold start. Make sure it's in the right map. Oh yeah, it's the 85 cold starts. Oh yeah, it's very nice. Got a Tome. You know I love you guys when I'm taking out my car. Oh my god, my Tome. Do you guys hear that? Might as well full send, I guess. You know I love you guys when I'm taking out my car when it's literally about to start raining. If you guys know me personally, you guys know that. Oh my god, I do not like taking out my car when it rains, just because like if I don't need to drive it, why take it out, you know? But I need to knock out this video for you guys, give you guys some info I wish I had when I first got the car. Maybe you guys know already, maybe you guys don't know what you should get before you tune, but by the end of this video you should know. Alright guys, we made it to a cool little spot. The original spot I went to is actually where I would shoot my previous video, so I thought see you guys like a different scenery or whatever. So we got some nice houses, a little I don't know what is this, not dirt, but these things, bro, will ruin your car. What do you call those? I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. So let's get right into the video. Actually, let's turn on my demon eyes. Oh, this is actually a good picture too. Alright, so let's get right into this video. What mods should you get before tuning your 350Z, or mostly this applies to mostly every car in general. So to start off with, my first bolt-on that I did personally, and the first bolt-on that you should do in my opinion, because I mean it gives the car a good sound, is an exhaust. So for me personally, if you guys don't already know, I have a Tome Extreme T exhaust. This exhaust, in my opinion, is the best sounding one for 350Zs. In my personal opinion, I know another good sounding exhaust is the Mordyne, what do you call it? Shockwave exhaust, I think it's called. A dual exhaust. That one's really good, but it's really expensive. But in my opinion, this one takes the W, a Tome Extreme T exhaust. So you might ask yourself, where does the exhaust come from? Like, is it a catback exhaust? This one is actually just a white pipe exhaust. White pipe back exhaust, I mean. So you will need to get the Tome white pipe if you want a full Tome catback exhaust. So that's gonna be my second thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just knock out the exhaust components first. So you should also get a white pipe. I mean, you don't have to get a white pipe. I actually kind of regret getting a white pipe because I felt like my car sounded better with the stock white pipe. So any type of white pipe pretty much works. I mean, the Megan white pipe was more on the cheaper side. I wanted to get a Tome white pipe, but that one was like 600 bucks, and I heard it's really fragile, so any little like dip could like crack it. So I don't know about all that. So far I have the white pipe back, the Tome, and then the white pipe. And what comes out next, oh, it's already starting to rain. What comes up next in the line or whatever is the test pipes. So I personally have more than our pipes. In my opinion, those are the best test pipes out there. They're a little pricey. They're like $650 new, I believe, or at least when I bought them they were. They're a little more on the pricey side, but I feel like they sound the best. They don't really give your car a raspy sound. And they actually resonated, so it's not like the car's not crazy loud. And that pretty much concludes what I have personally on the exhaust system. And now we're gonna move on to the intakes. So I have 3-inch intakes. Let me pop my hood open for you guys really quick. So I personally have 3-inch intakes now. At first, when I was first tuned, I had only 2.5 inch. I had engine intakes. Now I have 3.3 inch intakes. Man, huge ass filters, bro. But yeah, intakes, cold air intakes. Do not get short arm intakes, guys. Short arm intakes, I feel like stock intakes are better than short ram intakes, to be honest. They don't make good power. Just go straight for cold air intakes. any car you have, just get cooler intakes. Both cars I've had have had that, and they've made good power. So that's besides those two bolt-ons, what I personally have in addition to that is a 85 kit, which is bigger injectors and a bigger fuel pump, and I'm running 85. So that already in itself is a pretty good setup, pretty good NA setup, bolt-on setup. It puts in work. But most of you guys might ask yourselves, what exactly is full bolt-ons? Because I know that's like a popular thing. Oh, this car's full bolt-on too, whatever. So for this car, so far I have intakes. My personal car so far has intakes, full exhaust minus headers, 2 on 85. So in order for me to go full bolt-ons right now, all I will need to do is port my upper and lower manifolds and get headers. So let's say you want to go a full bolt-on setup. It's kind of getting windy. Hopefully you guys can still hear me good. But so it's ported upper and lower manifolds, intakes, headers, full exhaust, and that's pretty much it. So another thing you might ask yourself is my stock clutch gonna hold the power? Alright guys, so the wind got pretty crazy at this point of the video, so I decided to just do a little voiceover. Also, pretty much what I was saying is that in my personal case, once I got tuned, the clutch started slipping almost instantly. So I mean, just because it happened to me doesn't mean it's gonna happen to you. But if you guys want to avoid that, I mean, I would just get a clutch before tuning. But you could just always just tune in, like I said, like get a clutch after, like I did. And yeah, but obviously you won't have all the power. You won't feel all the power with the slipping clutch. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, so the first time that I got tuned, I tuned on 91. If I were you guys, I'd probably just say full send and go 85 the first time around. I mean, might as well. I mean, you don't have to, because I honestly these cars make pretty good power on 91 themselves because they're NA, and 85 doesn't make a drastic difference. But if you're kind of going 85, might as well just full send. Spend the extra, what is it, 350? Yeah, because the reason I didn't go 85 the first time is because I honestly thought that going 85 on these cars was like $1,000, but it really isn't if you're already getting tuned as it is. So in addition to your tune, it'll just be like 350 plus labor if you get them installed, which just consists of, once again, the fuel pump and the bigger injectors. That's pretty much it. You could pumpy and a tune. So I recommend you guys to go 85 if you guys want to go 85, if that makes sense. Other things I see people do are what you call it, get bigger throttle bodies. I haven't really seen that too much on HRs. I know the E's do that. I know my homie Eric did that. He just got bigger throttle bodies. So if you guys want to do that, you guys can do that as well. That'll pretty much get like you. Obviously, the more you do to it, the more power you're gonna get. So in conclusion of everything I just pretty much said, so if you guys want to full send and like get all the power you can out of bolt-ons, well, obviously, yeah, I would go full bolt-ons 85. But if you guys don't really care for that much power, and I mean, I beat full bolt-on HRs, to be honest with you, in this setup. Even my previous setup, I beat full bolt-on 85 HRs. So you don't really need the full bolt-on. All you gotta do is pretty much know how to drive your car good. To be honest with you, a good tune, and you're set to go. But like I said, if you want to like squeeze out every single amount of power you could get out of these cars, just bolt-on wise, then yeah, go full bolt-ons. But if not, my setup, I recommend it. Pretty much, like I said, intakes, full exhaust minus the headers, which consists of test pipes, white pipe, and the exhaust on 85. Even on 91, this car actually put in work. So you don't need 85. Like I said, it's an NA car, so 85 doesn't give you like 100 wheel horsepower or whatever. I mean, it gives you probably like what, like 10? Not even 10 probably. So like, it's not like you need it. It's just, I only did it because I felt like it was cool just to like say I'm on 85. To be honest, I didn't really care about the power. Once I'm boosted, obviously that's gonna make a big difference. 85 is gonna make a big difference. But yeah, guys, that pretty much concludes this part of the video. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully, if you're trying to mod your cars, this helps. This puts you in the right direction. So by the way, not every single brand part is gonna work the same, if that makes sense. Some brands make more power. For example, Tommy, I know Tommy makes good power on the dyno. My big white pipe should be decent. The more than our pipes make good power. 3-inch intakes make good power. If you want to go 3-inch intakes, you want to go 2.5, I recommend engine or Stillen. Those make good power as well. I believe Z1's porter manifolds make good power. Headers wise, I know my homie Chris's headers made really good power. Those were DC Sports headers. They're pretty cheap. Other headers that make good power, I know, are PPE and stuff like that, or fast intention, but those are like super expensive. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and dip out because I'm super cold. It's starting to rain. and I don't want to get sick. Actually, before we end this, let's have some fun in the rain, shall we? I'm not gonna drift it because I have an open diff and I'll probably crash. I'm just kidding. But I am for sure gonna do a little pull for you guys to see how much this thing spins, shall we? It already spins as it is when it's dry. It is actually it's actually brand new pavement, so I should spin even more. Let's see, I'm right here in Mexico. Just need to get a little straight here, buddy. Like a full sender, bud. Oh, this thing's, it's like a super like swervy road. This should be good right here. You guys ready? I actually didn't spin as much as I thought. Sounded cool for sure. Who's imagine the Integra did a rolling burnout almost in the rain behind me? Probably just looking dumb. Watch. Watch. Well, I know it. Watch. Just watch. What the? I'm spinning just on second gear, bro. What the? There he goes. No way, I just spun a second gear. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell button so you guys will be alerted whenever I post. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.